continues now at noon. Right now, Norfolk Botanical Garden is featuring local artists in a display called the Diversity Gallery. It highlights curators and creators from across Hampton Roads. And joining us now with an inside look is artist, educator, and entrepreneur Michael Logan. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about you first, because we have so much great art and artists here in Hampton Roads, but everyone's got something a little different. What do you focus on?
I focus on creating art that kind of tells a story about moments that you find in nature that you wouldn't really pay attention to, like the way light hits during sunsets, different things like the way shadows and lights kind of affect the way that the images.
So is it like photography, paintings? Like what exactly can we see from you?
Definitely paintings and some sculpture, actually.
Nice, nice. All right, so now we have this diversity gallery at Norfolk Botanical Garden. Tell me a little bit about that and how you got involved in that.
So I went to see the show last year, and I thought to myself, I said, I have to be a part of this. So this year I went out and applied, and they accepted my work, and so I was happy to be a part of it. It was really kind of serendipitous because I am so inspired by nature, and I love to garden, that it was kind of perfect for me to be a part of this show. To me.
I mean, really, because the whole focus of this gallery is, not just kind of displaying all the different types of artists that we have in Hampton Roads, but also the ones that focus on nature. Is that kind of the focus of this gallery?
Well, no, actually, it's a diverse
focus too,
actually, yes. So people who are telling stories, people who are in the show are telling stories about all sorts of things in their art. And I think that's really the beautiful thing about when you go into the show, you get to see people who are talking about their history with their own stories and things behind it.
Interesting. So you have the exhibit itself where you can go and kind of, visit the different pieces, but you're saying there are also like conversations that are happening as well during this? Or?
Absolutely. So, art tells its own story.
Yeah.
So that would be the conversation that I think I would be referring to. So, yeah, does that answer your question?
No, absolutely. I think this is such an interesting piece that the garden is putting on. How long is this going on?
The show will be up until March 23rd.
Okay, so a little bit of time, but not a whole lot of time, which means you need to go and make sure you check that out for sure. Give us a little bit more detail about how we can follow you and your journey as well, because as you mentioned, a couple more weeks left for this gallery, but I'm sure people can follow you well beyond that.
Absolutely. So I also am a director of education at the Aspire Art Gallery, which is over on Brambleton and Church Street. So you can follow Aspire Art Gallery. You can also keep up with us at aspireartgallery.org. And you can follow me on Instagram, Mr. Michael Logan. And yeah.
Awesome. And then if we need to, find out how to get more information about actually going to the gallery itself, do we need tickets or do we just go to the website? How does that work?
You can come on in. The only day that we're not open are Sundays and Mondays. So.
Okay, and is that for your gallery or that's for the Botanical Garden?
Botanical Gardens, no.
Okay.
That was for my gallery.
Okay, that's your gallery. So we just head to the Norfolk Botanical Garden website for that gallery.
And that will give you all the information you need.
Awesome, I love this. You definitely got to keep us up with what's going on with you and with this gallery. This is a really cool addition here in Hampton Roads. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.